Hi, I'm here talking about 16 Ways to Love Yourself, the article that I've written on my site that you can go and see at www.zinganics.com. So I'm going to get straight into it. The first tip that I'd say that you can show yourself that you love yourself is nourishing yourself, especially with food, but also just with lovely people around you. Like, don't limit nourishing yourself with the idea about what you put in your mouth. It's who you've got around you, because you take all that in and all that becomes a part of your energy, not just the food you eat, which we're going to go into a bit more later. And I'm rambling now, sorry. So yeah, but let's just focus on the food. Like, you want food that's live and fresh and wholesome and hopefully organic, because then you'll be full of life. And the reason why you should eat that kind of food is because once you're more energetic and more lively, you're going to feel good about you. People are going to want to be around you, and you're just going to be a lot more attractive overall. Aromatherapy is a lovely way to show yourself you love yourself, because you end up feeling relaxed, a lot more happier, and just more aligned and attuned and just comfortable with yourself. Depending on what oil you use and whether you use massage or you burn it in an oil burner, bath, whatever, I think the effects are more or less the same. I like to just do all of them if I can, like massage, get someone to give me a massage, or do it myself, or put it in the bath. I do all of them, especially like if I'm using lavender because I want to sleep. I'll put that in the bath, in the oil burner, on my pillow, and like probably massage it into my neck, my hands, my hair, and my feet, or whatever. So yeah, aromatherapy is really good to show yourself you love yourself, and because you'll be feeling so much more relaxed and comfortable in your own skin, you are going to attract more people, because that is a really attractive quality, to see somebody who's just really comfortable with themselves. I'm rambling on. Massage is, like I said, that's linked to aromatherapy, but yeah, that's another way. But that I'm talking about booking a massage and getting someone to do it professionally for you. Like, spend a whole 60 minutes just focusing on relaxing you, and using certain techniques to just get you into a really relaxed state of mind. And what you'll find is, you'll just be on that level, what I like to call just like everything's alright, and that's how you want to feel. And you can think a lot clearer when you feel like that, like everything's going to be alright. It's not your brain is not so cluttered with all the things that you've got to do, because I know a lot of us are living so fast and there's so much to do and there's not enough hours in the day. But when you feel relaxed, after a massage, you just it's just clear that you can manage, and you know exactly what you've got to do, and you just take your own sweet time getting on with it, and before you know it, what you've got to do is done. So yeah, that's a good one. Positive self-talk, because there is like because people are stressed, because they have got so much to do these days, they can become really nasty and negative a lot of the time. And even like you might find yourself like putting yourself down and being negative, because you're surrounded by that. Like, your boss might be just nasty, or your colleagues, or anybody that you see from day to day. It's really important not to internalize that and then start being nasty to yourself, like, telling yourself, oh, you're always late, oh, you never do what you say you're going to do. And some people like get to the point of telling themselves that they're ugly or whatever on a regular basis. That's not loving. And I think it's really important to do, instead of telling yourself that you're going to stop saying negative things to yourself, start instead saying positive things to yourself. That's the best way to deal with that. So stand in the mirror and say, like, or even before you get out of bed, say, you know, you're lovely and I really love you and you're doing really well and I'm really proud of you. And, you know, look at the things that you have done and, you know, just tell yourself that you're getting there, and enjoy it and encourage yourself like you'd want a friend or a partner to. You know, no one's going to do these things for you unless you're doing them for yourself. So positive self-talk is really important, and once you're doing that and you see the effects of what that does for you, you will automatically want to share that feeling with other people, and you will find yourself doing that for other people. And that is definitely a very attractive thing when someone encourages you, and so that makes you more attractive to other people. And then you will also find, I mean, don't do this because you want people to do this, but you won't have to. People will start encouraging you because they see that, you know, you're such a lovely person because you're loving yourself. Affirmations is the next thing that I'd encourage you to do to show yourself that I love you to you. Let me define what an affirmation is. An affirmation is when you say to you that sorry, there's a spider crawling all around the camera. It's not big or anything, but it's annoyed me. It's disturbing me. Anyway, so yeah, affirmations are when you speak of something that you want to be in your reality right now as if it already is. And I'm just, something is coming into my mind about Romans. I can't quote you the exact chapter and verse, but I think it's 110. If it isn't, well, whatever. But he's talking about speaking of those things that are not as though they were, and it's about faith. So that's what an affirmation basically is. It's speaking about things that are not as though they are until they become, you know, manifest in your reality. So for example, like, say I want a Nissan Qashqai, I would say I have a Nissan Qashqai, or I'm so happy that I've got my Nissan Qashqai parked outside my house, or something like that. And this, for me, for people who might be a bit skeptical about this, is about being playful, tapping into that imaginative mind that a child has. You know, something is lost when we grow up, and it's really sad, you know, that so many people can't make their dreams real. And I know, you know, some people might be like, well, what have you manifest? I know it's real, and I just know that I'm on my journey and I'm working on myself. And I think the small things that I have achieved in my life, I know it's through like affirmation and positive self-talk and faith and meditation and visualization and all of those good things. So, and that's why I'm sharing it with you. I wouldn't share it with you if I didn't think it was real. I might not have my Qashqai yet, but it's coming. I share. Be grateful is the next one I want to share with you, which is a great way to say I love you to you. So the way you do that is, if someone says, oh, I love your hair, and you, like me today, might not have made that much effort with your hair, you don't say, oh, thanks. Or some of you might even not say, oh, thanks. You might just say, oh, really? Like, because you know you didn't make any much effort with it to yourself. Don't do that. Say thank you nicely, and really like feel that, like, you know, they've noticed you, and there's something about you that they are appreciating, and appreciate that there's people out there that appreciate you. You know, be grateful, and even just be grateful. Like, to me right now, I'm just so grateful for the sunshine today. I'm grateful for people around me that love me. I'm grateful that I'm a mum, that I've got food in my cupboards at home, I've got a roof over my head and clothes on my back. and I'm grateful for my talents. I'm not going to go on, but yeah, just be grateful for the small things, because those, once you do that, then you know, I believe anyway that the universe hears that and sends more, and you don't have to take everything it sends, but you know, it spirals out, and more of what you like comes towards you. And you can, if you know, for those that are skeptic, you look at, like, you try that with whoever you live with, your children, your partner. Just say thank you and see how much more they do what you've said thanks for, and even find other things to do for you just to hear you say thank you. It's really powerful, that gratitude. Thank you. Do you know what I mean? Anyway, visualization is another one which I touched on earlier when I was talking about affirmations. And it's, when you're making affirmations, it's really good to visualize anyway. But visualization in itself is talking about seeing the thing that you're dreaming about or working towards in front of you, and feeling. It's, the main thing is about feeling. Like, you know, you want to be closing your eyes and actually hearing people who are going to be there when this thing manifests. What are they saying? How are you feeling inside? How does it taste? How does it sound? Whatever it is that you want in. Really take your imagination into that moment. And it's good to have props, like props help with visualization as well. And when you do that, I think that one for me is really good for saying I love you, because when you start seeing what you visualize manifest, to me it makes like a really deeper bond with yourself, in terms of self-love, because then you learn to trust yourself, and you know, trust the power of your mind. And then, like, once you do that, then your intuition, you should be noticing, will pick up as well. So then you start to trust your intuition. And then once you do that, you know, when you mean, everyone's met somebody who really trusts their own self, and like everything, they seem to live an enchanted life, everything seems to fall into place for them. You know, you'll just feel a lot more confident in yourself, and you want to share that with people. And that, like I keep saying, but it does make you more attractive, and it does make life seem like everything's falling into place. And everyone wants to feel like that. No one wants to be struggling, you know. So visualization is, probably should have been number one, because I use that a lot and I trust that a lot. It's a very, very powerful tool. Book a pampering day. That's more or less like massage days, but I'll mention here some other things. But my favourite is massage. You could go for a spa day where they just have a lot of water therapy. You can have treatments like massage and get your nails done and pedicure and stuff. But it's a lot of treatment rooms where you just relaxing and just, it's quiet, and you know, jacuzzis and sauna, and just it's beautiful. Other pamper treatments you can go for, go and get your hair done. I've just gone really blank because they're probably the only things I've tried. But, and you know, the new people that have done other things, you can make suggestions in the comment section below. Sleep. It's very, very important to get some decent sleep every 24 hours, please, people. I did talk about in my last video that sometimes I'm not very good with sleep. But I do my best, and when I use the tools that I know, which are like, you know, aromatherapy, visualization, like just seeing myself fast asleep in a lovely deep sleep, I have a wonderful night's sleep. It's not hard once you use the tools, and it's really important to get a good night's sleep and not to have too many nights on the trot where you're not sleeping.